Well, looks like my theory is debunked about Dr. Gross giving Finn that mechanical arm. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to review the Season 8 premiere of Adventure Time episodes 1 and 2, two-parter premiere, Two Swords and Do No Harm. And I gotta say, this was a really excellent way to kick off the season. We picked off where we last left off with Finn in the hospital in the of the Candy Kingdom, and Princess Bubblegum making him this robotic arm and stuff. And apparently, she's been working on this since the last time Finn lost his arm in the first place, in the first time around. And Finn is just taking this all nonchalant, because I guess probably because he's used to it by now, which ironically this only had happened to him once, so. But I guess that's just part of what makes Finn Finn. And we get like a little monologue, what's the word I'm looking for? Exposition, yeah, we get a little exposition with Finn explaining what happened to Princess Bubblegum with him and this grass dude that we got introduced to at the very end of Season 7, and what happened, or what came about with that. And, yeah, and I guess they did try to do like a little gag with that, with like Princess Bubblegum's like, now tell me again, because I didn't catch all of that. And he proceeds to tell it all over again. And meanwhile, grass sword dude is breaking into the Finn's place and stuff, and then Jake, Vimo sees what's going on, and then contacts Jake and, well, Finn actually, and then Jake hears, and then they go over there to confront him. Finn realizes that that's like him and stuff, but isn't. This grass dude comes to terms with that he's not Finn, and we get some flashbacks here and there with like from this grass dude's perspective, and how it came about with like Finn, like in the episode I Am a Sword, and how the Finn sword got broken, but the Finn that became that sword, it was still in there. He didn't necessarily die, just lights went out, and this grass demon thing started to mend itself against the sword itself, and turned the Finn in there into a cocoon up until the event of the Season 7 finale. And it was really interesting exposition with all that. It definitely clears some things up, like everyone thinking that Finn and that sword died, whatever, but he really didn't. And it makes me wonder, will Finn realize that, or just something that it'll never come to mind or answered? Who knows? And then Finn decides to let the grass dudes stay at his place, and that was that episode. And then moving on to part 2, Do No Harm, Finn decides to go check up on Susan. Then he got approached by Dr. Princess, and she decides to let him be the doctor of the day, whatever. And and so while he's doing that, Jake is trying to cheer Grass Stew up by doing whatever it is that he normally does with Finn, and he tries to do some of the stuff like eats his favorite food, Finn's favorite food and stuff, but the grass body rejects food and stuff, and so he decides that he wants to go on to a dungeon fight, and they go to a grass dungeon, or the maze dungeon, whatever, and try to have fun. And with that, they also come across the grass wizard, and they confronted him. Meanwhile, Finn is playing doctor and stuff, and at the end of the episode, these two, I guess, plots come together with grass dude messing up the grass wizard, and Finn thinking that he's been doing a good job taking care of these patients, is actually doing quite the opposite. It's making things worse and stuff. And then Dr. Princesses step in, and Grass Dude decides to come up with his own identity, and he decides to call himself Fern, which from what I've heard is like a plant pun or whatever. And I don't really understand it though myself, but it's kind of clever from what I've heard. And Fern takes off with Starchy's motorcycle ever and runs off. And that's where the episode ends, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, it ends with Susan waking up from her, I guess, seemingly coma. Which, is a nice way to end it with, somewhat of a cliffhanger. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. Really interesting stuff. Liked what they did. It definitely feels like a follow-up to the last season, and which is always a plus in my book. Overall, I give these two episodes would be a 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. Tell me what's your thoughts in the comment section below. If you all be so kind to leave a like, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe for more videos. And also be sure to click the little bell button. Be notified whenever I upload a video. Until next time, people, I'll catch you all later. Peace.